So you have a pretty good proposal story. It happened right here in this room.
Happened on the radio, and it was so much fun, and I love that everyone got to be a part of it.
I have like a, all right, I guess, proposal story. Charming and that it fits her personality. She knew the ring was there. She walked upstairs, found it, walked down wearing it, and I never actually proposed. She just sort of all of a sudden had the ring on her finger.
You
It's an
never
okay
got
story.
down on one knee.
No, I don't think so.
What?
She might remember better than I do. I don't think I did. And then everybody thinks they have a decent story. You have a crap story compared to these people. They went nuts on the internet yesterday. We were all seeing the video and the pictures of these people dressed almost like they're superheroes. It looked like, are you filming Spider-Man or Batman or Catwoman or what is happening? You see before you knew what was happening, did you see the pictures of these people on the Empire State Building?
Can I just explain to you my day? Yesterday was a wild day. Busy in the morning, busy at lunchtime, late.
Busy at supper time.
Busy at supper time.
When you're Amy, you can be busy anytime.
I picked up Brooks later from daycare than I normally do. Like, my whole day was thrown off. Finally, I get on social media, and it's a video of a helicopter circling these two people on top of the Empire State Building. I thought it was a joke at first. And then I keep scrolling, and another news story. And I have the audio on, and I hear him. And he was like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's getting down on one knee now." And I'm watching this proposal, and I'm like, wait.
What is happening?
This is real life. At first, I thought I was dreaming or something. It was so weird.
So that was the reason, I think, primarily why they're up there. This is something they do. They scale buildings, and they went up there, and he proposed. And, I mean, it's actually kind of a cool story. They got arrested, though. So it's like, it's an epic proposal, but also sucks, and it's kind of a fail because they got arrested. But they had to expect they were going to. Don't you suppose?
Yeah, I figured they had to think they were going to get in some trouble just going up there without telling anybody and doing whatever they wanted.
Generally speaking, not supposed to scale random buildings. It's frowned upon. You're not a hero. You're not Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're not a superhero. You just can't go up there.
So then I look at this and I'm like, okay, so we're going to talk about these people. And are we talking about like really epic proposals? Because that's impressive. Like that is one of the best proposals ever happened. Or are we going to be talking about like proposal fails? Because not a lot of proposals end with you guys each getting arrested. It might be both. I think we just want your really, really great and amazing, like I can't believe that happened proposal story, or your proposal that really sucked. Because this one's magically both.
At first, that's what I thought. I was like, that's kind of epic because you could be like, when people ask, oh, what happened? How do you propose? Oh, we were the people that climbed on top of the Empire State Building. Oh, that was you guys.
No crap, yeah.
But then your proposal date is also the day you got arrested. And not only do you have that great picture of her with her ring and like the city skyline.
Get the mugshot.
Yeah, your mugshot's there.
What was your really, really good or really, really kind of not so good proposal story? 237 hits. Call or text the Playhouse. Talking about that couple that was scaling the building yesterday, the Empire State Building. He proposes. That is an epic proposal because, whoa, who does that? But also kind of sucks because they got arrested. So that blows. I think they probably expected that, but it still stinks. Or obviously, maybe she didn't know that proposal was happening. So maybe she was surprised. Though you did that, you knew you were getting arrested climbing that building.
Yeah, either way, I think you knew you were
was
going to be getting in
happening.
trouble, whether it was the day you got engaged or not.
So we didn't know. Did we ask for really epic, amazing, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened proposal stories, or really sucky ones? So we're asking for both on either end of that extreme spectrum.
Listen to this one. Someone said 4 hours after getting engaged, I was in the ER getting my ring cut off because it was too small. I knew it was too small, but I was excited.
Yes, I'll take it. Oh, God. Oh.
I have a question. I should have texted you, but so with your ring getting cut off, were you able to like salvage that ring? And do you still have that ring? Or was it like toast and you had to get a new one? Or were you able to,
Good question.
since they cut it off, like kind of add to it? I hope they reply back.
What is your instance of a really, really good or a really, really bad proposal? Are we talking good or fail or what?
You know, we're only going out 6 months, so stop for ice cream. I get an ice cream, and on the ice cream, it was printed like on one of these like little cake decoration things. Will you marry me? I thought it was a joke. Like, I didn't even know it was for me. And then he gets down on one knee and hands me the ice cream. I'm like, oh my God. No, are you joking? This must be a joke, right? And he wasn't joking. So yeah, I had to like kind of turn him down in public.
Ah, that's a bummer.
Someone said mine is a mix of both because great day, we got engaged, but it was all about how he did it. My husband proposed while I was cleaning the bathroom. I had rubber gloves on. My hair was a disaster. I was not dressed great. He just walked in with the ring because he said he couldn't wait another minute. Definitely not glamorous, but we've been married for 15 years now.
Just never seen you more beautiful than this moment right now. Like, really? Really?
Another one, worst timing ever. He proposed right after we got in a huge fight when we were on vacation. I was still mad. I was crying, and then suddenly he has the ring. I did say yes, but I always tell him, maybe you should have waited until we were all in a better mood.
Maybe that was not the absolute best time.
Maybe that's how he thought, this is how I'll make her in a better mood.
Out of the doghouse now. Here's a ring.
The person with that had to get their ring wrote back. They said they were actually able to fix my ring, and I had it for a couple years. Then I lost it over a year, and then it broke again. I'm getting another one, and it's upgraded.
And for you, are we talking really, really good or really, really bad proposal? Would love to hear it either way.
Well, this guy that I was dating, I could tell was going to propose to me. It was just like really obvious, but it was not something that I wanted to do. We'd been dating like not even just like under a year, and I was planning on breaking up with him, maybe not quite so soon. And we were out to this really nice restaurant, and I could see him like starting to prep to like literally to get down on his knee. He had the ring in his pocket. I could see I could see it, like in a little box.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so nervous, like I could see it coming, and I had to intercept him and break up with him. I was like dodged in right before he went down on his knee and was like, "I'm so sorry, I don't think this is working out. Bye."
Okay, bye. I gotta go. I gotta see you later. It's not you, it's me. Bye.
But she was able to dodge it and like stop it as it was trying to happen.
So that's good at least.
Yeah.
Your really, really good or really, really not so good proposal. What happened? Talking about that couple everybody's talking about yesterday. They littered your social media when they were first spotted climbing the Empire State Building.
Two geniuses climbed to the top of the Empire State Building, the top of the spire.
Oh, that's awesome. It's a little hot for that, isn't it?
That guy is the best color commentator there is. A little hot outside for that.
The guy who, it was like ABC News, I think, on social media. I saw the video and he's like, and oh God, now he's getting down on one knee. I thought I was dreaming this. That's how strange it was.
Well, and that was what ended up happening up there is he proposed to her. So we're talking about your really, really epic story of a proposal, or if you think you have kind of a lame one, that one too, because that one's both. Wonderful venue to propose. Kind of sucks. You're getting arrested at the end of your proposal. That stinks.
Someone said when my husband proposed, we were in Duluth and went to Gooseberry Falls. I had woken up sick with a sore throat and fever, and when I saw it was a 5-minute walk to the falls, I whined like a baby the whole way. He told me later he almost didn't do it that day because I was being so difficult. It was sweet, though, because after he proposed, proposed to me. He turned to my 3-year-old daughter and asked if he could be her dad. We've been married for 26 years.
There you go.
And someone else said, my husband proposed to me on Christmas Day, but it was almost midnight because he was too chicken to do it in front of his family. So he got down on both knees in the room we were staying at his parents' house, proposed to me in his boxer briefs right before bed. Epic story, and I still tease him to this day.
And really, really good or really, really not so good proposal?
It's a fail because, not because of an unexpected answer, but let's just say prep went a little sideways. Planned it for weeks in advance. I found this restaurant that was impossible to get into. Everything is feeling good. We're holding hands. We're getting all dreamy in each other's eyes. And so I go and get down one knee, and she's getting all excited. She's getting all freaking out, and I reach into my pocket, and there's nothing there. The box, nothing. I can't. I'm like, and the thing is, you're still frozen in that position, and you're trying to like make it look like this is intentional, and so you're trying to figure out how you can stall, but still try to find the thing. It may have only been like 30 seconds or something, but it felt like 2 years.
I can't imagine.
And I'm fumbling. I said, "Well, hang on a second, baby. I want to make sure I do this right." And so I go to the other pocket, I go to the inside pocket, I go to my back pocket. I'm going everywhere, and she's like, "What is it? What is it?" And I'm like, baby, I love you. I want to marry you, but I have no idea what happened to the ring." And in my coat pocket.
No.
It ended up, but it was a double fail because the coat pocket had a hole in it. So beyond the
Oh.
liner and goes down into the very bottom in the corner of the actual fabric of like the wool. So it's just way down there. And I look like a damn crazy person. No, I found the thing and I actually had to rip the pocket in half to get my arm down there to find it. And so she said, yes, it all turned out fine, but it was like, I don't know, how shall I put this? It's like you're going up a roller coaster and the thing just sort of stops dead and then you got to get out and fix it.
I hear you.
At least it was still, though, like, while it was like deep inside the jacket, at least it was in the jacket and you didn't lose it somewhere along the way.
Have you ever had that coat where
Yes.
it's just that random thing where like I can feel it somewhere inside my
Like
coat?
it's in the lining. How did it get in there?
How are you there?
Someone said mine was almost a complete fail. He had accidentally sent me a text that was supposed to go to his best friend asking if he thought I would like the ring. So I knew it was going to happen, but it was still a surprise for when. He ended up waiting 3 months from the time he sent the text to when he actually proposed.
Oh, geez.
Well, it was probably just to throw you off then.
Probably. I suppose that still stinks.
That's
though.
such a long time. Someone else said, I almost ruined my own proposal. He had hidden the ring inside a Christmas ornament box in the basement. And I was cleaning our basement, almost donated that entire box because I just kind of thought it was empty junk in there. He came running downstairs yelling, don't touch that one.
No, that one. No.
Leave it alone.
Heather, am I understanding correctly? You made you made it a fail because you made the poor man do it twice. Is that what's going on?
So he didn't do it in the place that I told him to do it. You know, we've been talking about getting married forever. You know, you go look at rings and you basically go, this one, everybody does this.
Uh-huh.
And then I told him that I wanted to be married on the water at this one pier, and he didn't do it. So I was like, no, this is not my love story. Sorry, got it wrong. Try again.
So yours is funny because we said, well, we want to hear your really, really epic or really, really lame proposal stories. You also managed to have both because your lame one, you made it lame because you did that. And then you got an epic one because he followed your instructions.
But then is it epic because you had to like push for it and it was the second one basically?
Well, you probably don't tell people when you tell the story like, oh, and he did what I told him to do. You let it seem like he came up with that, right?
You let him take all the credit?
I would assume as much.
Someone said, I'll never forget mine because I almost said no by accident. He had got down on one knee and I was so shocked and all I could get out was, what are you doing? The poor guy turned white thinking I was rejecting him before he even asked. Once I realized what was happening, of course I said yes.
Oh, God, what are you doing? Well, I guess I'll just see myself out then.
But if you guys are just like out and he gets down on one knee, you'd be like, are you tying your shoe? Like, what are you doing?
And you get some sort of really, really good or really, really not so good proposal story?
You know what? Let me just tell you that when I got married, when my husband actually did propose, well, we were crossing the street, and right in the middle of the crosswalk, he asked if I'd marry him.
Okay.
And I didn't. I was looking both ways. You know, the turn right on red was okay there at this particular place. So it was a little nerve-wracking. But I said yes. I just want to get killed saying yes.
Look at that. So in a lot of ways, he's similar to the Empire State guy. And that he's like, I'm going to put her in a situation where she's also sort of fearing for her life to increase my chances of a yes.
Someone said we went ziplining at the Rio in Vegas and had our 2- and 3-year-old wearing Will You Marry Our Daddy shirts at night with all the lights in the background and the Allegiant Stadium. Made it pretty cool. And someone else said, my brother-in-law proposed to my sister. My sister had a migraine, and 2 of their cats had been sick, throwing up. My brother-in-law put a bell and a ring on the 3rd non-sick cat, thinking she would eventually pick up the cat, wondering what's going on. After 20 minutes of the bell ringing, my sister yelled, why the bleep is there a bell on a cat while I have a migraine? He silently and probably sadly brought the cat to my sister so she would see the ring.
Could you just please look at the cat, please?
I would probably have the same thing, too. You have such a bad headache, and then you're like, what is that sound? Why is it on the cat?
Take that off the cat right now.
What
Okay.
a sweet idea that didn't turn out the way he wanted.
Hey, you're so sweet and tender-hearted. I was hoping we could get married because of your kind soul.
Coming up next.